Some things are just beyond my ability to describe, so I have to show you.
The reason why I do not believe in evolution. Okay, I'm gonna collect my thoughts. This video might be boring, but try to listen through the whole thing, Griffin. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, well, basically, evolutionists believe that well, let's see.
Hello, Professor? Professor?
About, I don't know, definitely several million years ago,
Yo, dude! Is there anybody home in your head?
Okay. You're like, we'll get to it, you know.
Yeah, sometime today, please?
Okay, just a second. I'm having a brain fart right now.
A creationist with a brain fart. What are the odds?
Okay, so basically rain kind of washed down over rocks.
Which us non-creationists call erosion.
Okay, and you can look this up. There's actually several definitions of this. Rain basically washed over rocks and carried along with it all these different compounds or whatever.
Different compounds or whatever. These scientific jargon, I just can't understand, by golly. I guess I have to be a PhD.
You know, whatever's necessary for life.
Nobody knows what is necessary for life. We only have the one planet, and we've only got life on it. We only have one sample size. Who the hell knows what is necessary for life? You have to, of course, define what the bloody hell you mean by life.
And it washed up into, like a cesspool.
A cesspool. Before life.
Of water, basically. And miraculously, a DNA sequence, or a DNA helix, managed to be created.
No, and no scientist says it happened. That would be creationism.
Somehow. Which is impossible because a DNA strand is like, the information encoded in DNA could fill like hundreds upon hundreds of books.
No scientist said it happened. No scientist said it could happen. Creationists, on the other hand, say it did happen.
So the likelihood of a DNA strand combining in the right sequence is not even logical.
That is one of the reasons why no scientist said it happened.
That's insane, actually. And very improbable.
Therefore, it didn't happen. Therefore, scientists say it didn't happen. Therefore, no scientist said it did happen.
Plus, the water would have actually started to damage that DNA strand.
What DNA strand?
The water wouldn't have allowed, especially the oxygen that was in the atmosphere, which, you know, they say that, or evolutionists say that there was no oxygen, but there was.
Paleoclimatologists say that. Geologists say that. Evolutionist? What the fuck is an evolutionist? Good bloody gods.
There's proof of it in rocks. Yeah, rocks. Well, I could be wrong on that, but I know there's there's proof that there was oxygen back then.
Proof! Not evidence, but proof! Every scientist on the fucking planet would love to see proof that Earth's early atmosphere had an abundance of oxygen in it. Proof.
Okay, and oxygen is damaging to anything organic like that, like a DNA strand especially.
What? DNA strand? Scientists say that's impossible. Scientists say that didn't happen. Ah!
And I mean I think they calculated the odds of a DNA strand combining in the right way, and it was like highly improbable.
No shit, Professor. That's why no scientist says it happened.
And there's actually a formula for calculating the odds of something.
There is?
And whether it's for calculating the odds of determining something that's very unlikely to happen, and the odds for the DNA strand combining in the right way was the probability was far beyond that formula.
So which is it? There's a formula that can do it, or there's a formula that can't?
Blah 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 stars blah 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 nobody's seen stars form blah 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 therefore stars don't form blah 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 ducks blah 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 ducks are always ducks blah blah ducks are always still ducks blah 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 quack 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 blah blah quack blah 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 same old fucking shit from creationist nutcases. I can't think of a more polite word that applies. All of these objections have absolutely nothing at all to do with evolution, nor evolutionary theory. All of these so-called objections do not represent what scientists say. It does not represent reality.
And don't try to rate this clown's videos or leave comments, because like all creationists, that's not allowed.